Let's talk a moment about why clean water is one of the most powerful anti-aging tools. Aging doesn't happen overnight. It happens quietly, day by day, and one of the first places you'll see it isn't your face, it's your hands. If you want an early warning sign of accelerated aging, look at your hands before you look in the mirror. I'm Don Freeman. I've been interested in and actively researching anti-aging and longevity tools for more than 10 years. I want to be clear about something though up front. I'm not selling anything here. What I'm sharing is what I've learned through research, observation, and experience, much of which I think isn't widely promoted simply because there's very little financial incentive to market it. There's no money in it. There's more money in helping people get well than there is to help people from getting sick. Some of the most powerful anti-aging tools are fundamentals. They're simple, they're effective, and they don't come in a bottle with a big price tag, so that's why we don't hear about them. If this kind of grounded research-based approach resonates with you, I'd encourage you to subscribe to this channel. And I'll be sharing some insights and research throughout the year focused on longevity, aging well, and practical habits that actually make a difference over time. What I want to share in this video is information about our hands. Hands are our early warning system. Your hands reveal hydration sooner than almost anywhere else on your body. Here's why. The skin on your hands is thinner. There are fewer oil glands on the hand. They're constantly exposed to the sun, air, and we're constantly washing them, right? And they receive far less protection than your face. That makes your hands a frontline indicator of what's happening internally. And when hydration drops, your hands often show it first. This isn't cosmetic, and that's what we're not talking about cosmetic here. It's physiological. There are visible signs of dehydration in the hands. I want you to actually look at your hands right now. Not critically, don't be critical of yourself, just look at your hands. Be objective. Signs of chronic low hydration often include persistent dryness even when you use lotion, a crepey or paper-thin appearance on the hand, fine lines that appear quickly when moving your fingers across your hand, skin that doesn't rebound when gently pinched, prominent veins or loss of fullness, a dull, tired, or ashy look to the hands and the skin. This isn't always just aging, although you'll get some of this with aging. Very often it's dehydration that's been present longer than people realize. So when you're dehydrated for a long period of time, this begins to show up and it's not recoverable. You're ignoring the accelerated aging that you're bringing onto your body by dehydration. Chronic dehydration changes the structure of the skin, not just your hands, your face, other parts of your body as well. Elasticity declines, cellular repair slows down, connective tissues weakens. Over time, skin becomes thinner, wrinkles deepen, and resilience is lost. Some of these changes become difficult, and in some cases, if it's been ongoing, impossible to recover from, to fully reverse or if ignored too long. That's why early awareness really matters. We focus a lot on our face, but when you're seeing this on your hands, you know there's an internal thing going on that is accelerating aging, and it is going to result in impacting your face and other areas of your body as well. When hydration is low, the body prioritizes survival. Blood flow is directed towards your vital organs, of course. Skin drops down the priority list. The body just lowers that priority. That means fewer nutrients, less oxygen, and weaker repair signaling reaching that skin. So your skin is not a priority system when resources are limited. So if you're dehydrated, your skin is going to be the first to experience it. And here's the thing to know. A lot of people just throw creams on, lotions, think that that's going to fix it. Here's why creams alone don't fix this problem. You can use high quality lotions, serums, retinols, but without the hydration, blood flow to the skin is reduced and delivery of nutrients is impaired. Repair is limited, so it's not recovering. You can't fix an internal hydration issue with external creams. It's not going to work. Topicals help the surface, very, very, very surface skin. Hydration supports the structure underneath. That's big, real big. Because it's what's going on underneath that's driving everything. So water is the body's delivery system. And without that water constantly flowing through your body, and we're talking about water, you're missing out on a lot of benefits. Water enables nutrient transport, oxygen delivery, hormone signaling, and waste removal. Cellular communication when hydration is low. So when that happens, the delivery slows everywhere, including your skin. So hydration and supplements. I know a lot of people, including myself, take supplements for anti-aging, kind of longevity type supplements, things like that. They're not working if you're not hydrated. Supplements depend on circulation. Without adequate water, absorption can be reduced, transport is impaired, and benefits are blunted. You can take a great expensive supplement, and I think there's some good ones out there, but without that hydration, they're not getting where they need to go. And I don't know, I kind of think that might be true if you're taking any other prescribed drugs. So let's do a check with our hands right now. You want to? Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Here's a simple hydration check. I want you to, right now, to look at your hands, notice texture, fullness, and rebound. Pinch it. Pinch the skin and check for rebound. Gently pinch that skin. It should just bounce right back. Watch how quickly it returns as you pinch it. Your body gives feedback. If you're willing to look, your hands are communicating to it. So most people just aren't listening, though. The hands are communicating to you. It's the first place to see a lot of issues. And there's no reason for these hands to age. If you're in your 70s, late 70s, you still should have hands that look pretty good. I'm telling you. Got to focus on this. This is important. Here's how to start the day. I want to give you an idea, but just from what I do and what I've read. If there's one hydration habit I'd make non-negotiable every day, it's this. The first thing in the morning, every morning, before you have your coffee, while it's percolating, if it percolates, before supplements, before anything, drink 16 to 20 ounces of clean, crystal clean water. You can drink this one quickly. You don't have to sip it. You've gone 6 to 8 hours without water overnight. This restores the hydration, restarts circulation through your body, and prepares your body for that caffeine cup of coffee. That first glass of water sets a tone for your entire day. It's the most important thing I think one can do in the morning. First thing, get that full glass of water and drink. Yeah. So let's talk about the coffee hydration myth. Coffee does not replace water. For most people, coffee is hydration neutral. When water intake is adequate, it neither hydrates nor significantly dehydrates. Simple rule, water first, coffee second. But don't think that coffee is actually your way of getting hydration. It's not. But it's not probably hurting you either, as long as you're getting your water. What counts as hydration and what doesn't? Let's think about this for a minute, because this is pretty important. And I have my coffee right here too. True hydration is clean, quality water, not hydration. Here's what it is that's not hydration: soda pop, sweetened drinks, flavored waters with additives, energy drinks, excessive coffee. These don't hydrate the body the same way that real water does. I mean, you might get some hydration, but this isn't quality. This is not doing things like anti-aging, like on the hands that I'm talking about, or the face. You've got to get that clear quality water. Water flows through every system. Clean water supports cellular hydration, supports your circulation, detox pathways, skin integrity. Water flows through your body matters. It's not just how much. It's just important that it continues throughout the day. Now here's something else. A lot of people say, well, I drink electrolytes and they really keep me hydrated. Let's think about this a little bit. Electrolytes are a valuable tool, but used with intention. Electrolytes help retain fluid and support nerves and muscles. Hey, gotta have the muscle there, and you've got to get the water in it because muscle is mostly water. They're useful during heavy sweating, sauna use, intense exercise, heat exposure. They're not meant to be an all-day drink, though. Electrolytes are a tool. They're not a default for solving an issue with hydration. Okay? It's not going to solve that need. So, salt, timing, and moderation. Let's think about this too. This is important when it comes to hydration. Salt helps retain water inside the cells. Too little impairs hydration. Too much without enough water worsens dehydration. Late day heavy electrolytes can disrupt sleep. More is not better. More is not better. Balance is better. Better balance. Let's go for it. So here's something I think that's, just kind of the rhythm for hydration that helps me anyway. This is my approach. Morning, front load hydration up front immediately. Midday, steady sipping. Afternoon, adjust for activity. So you may need to hydrate more or less depending on your activities and how much caffeine you're drinking. Evening, time to taper off a little bit. Morning water can be taken quickly. Daytime hydration, hey, it should be sipped. I sip probably water maybe every 30 minutes to an hour, 5-10 sips. I don't think about it a whole lot. I just always have a glass around me. And check your hands weekly. And that's something I've learned to do. Notice changes in texture, fullness, rebound. Your hands provide ongoing feedback about your hydration status and probably a lot more about your health as well. So check your hands often. You should not, as you age, there's no reason you should be aging and suddenly have these old, spotted, dried out hands. That's not, if you're in your 90s even, hey, I'm still thinking you don't have to have that. It's going to happen, but it shouldn't be happening till you're like getting over 90 at least, in my opinion. That's my opinion. If you have facial creams, or here's an idea though, if you have facial creams or retinols nearing expiration, hey, don't throw those away. They're excellent for hand care. Just make sure the product hasn't gone off. It doesn't smell, it's not looking bad. And use those retinols at night if sun sensitive, but use them on your hand. Don't throw them away. Topicals help the surface. Hydration supports the structure. So they might have been great for your face. Your hands are very, very similar. Use those older facial creams on your hands and take advantage of saving some money. Aging is influenced daily. Small habits compound. Hydration supports every wellness effort. You cannot out-supplement poor hydration. Clean water first, balance always. And so here's it's kind of a closing here. And I appreciate you sticking around and let me really kind of drill on this because I've been thinking about it for the last couple of days. If this was helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Comment below with what you've noticed about hydration, things you've learned over the times. How do you stay hydrated? What works for you, or practices that have made a difference for you? This channel is about shared learning. So there's not a lot of information out there. Our doctors don't talk to us about it. There's no everything's about money, and no one really talks about anything that actually benefits us, keeps us well, and slows down aging. So there's not just one way for this. So sharing ideas is very beneficial. And if you're interested, you may want to watch the next video. It's somewhere right here. And I'll continue building on these fundamentals and exploring how simple daily habits influence aging slow, because we all would like to slow aging. And it's not just about the way we look, it's the way we feel. Holding that energy, feeling like we've always felt from our youth through as we age. People don't realize sometimes what's possible. Starting with water, though, everything else works better. So I'll see you in the next video.